let me tell you a story about one of the most audacious con games in the history of crime. For the purpose of this story, we'll call him Frank Don Jr. He impersonated a Pan Am pilot, doctor, and lawyer from age 16.
Jr. pulled off one of the most audacious con games in criminal history. For 5 years, he lived as 3 different people: an airline pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, all fake. Frank studied each profession obsessively. He called Pan Am, pretending to be a student writing a report. They told him everything about pilot uniforms, procedures, even where pilots stayed.
Hi, Pan Am. I lost my uniform. Where do I get a replacement?
For a new uniform, contact our supplier at 123 Main Street.
Great, thanks.
Forged a fake ID and walked into Pan Am headquarters. Told them he lost his uniform. They gave him a new one, no questions asked.
Here's my ID.
Thank you. Here's your uniform kit.
Great, thanks. Time to get ready.
For 2 years, he flew free on over 200 flights, stayed in luxury hotels, all on Pan Am's dime.
By posing as a Pan Am pilot, he allegedly rode for free in the jump seat, a fold-down seat in the cockpit typically reserved for off-duty crew members being repositioned deadheading. He claimed that hotels and restaurants frequently billed Pan Am directly for his stays and meals, believing him to be an employee on official business.
Hello, operator. I'd like to charge my hotel bill to Pan Am Airlines.
Certainly, sir. I'll need the invoice number.
Of course, it's invoice number 47A2.
Thank you, sir. It's been charged.
His alleged activities, including cashing fraudulent checks, continued for some time. But as suspicions started to build, he chose to lay low by adopting a new identity, this time posing as a doctor. Using a different name, he listed himself as a doctor on a rental application to avoid questions about his pilot credentials. He later claimed he befriended a real doctor in his apartment complex, who then asked him to temporarily fill an administrative supervisor role. Since the role was supervisory, he alleged he never actually practiced medicine. Instead, he would let the interns and residents handle all medical decisions, simply nodding and saying, "What do you think?"
Then he became a doctor in Georgia, supervised interns for 11 months, no medical training whatsoever.
The story concludes with him leaving after a blue baby emergency. An infant suffering from oxygen deprivation nearly exposed his total lack of medical knowledge.
Next, he passed the Louisiana bar exam and worked as a lawyer. The whole time, he was cashing fake checks, $2.5 million across 26 countries.
I'd like to cash these checks.
Certainly. Here's your cash.
Thank you.
He was apprehended by the French police Montpellier, France, on an Interpol warrant issued by Sweden. After serving time in France and Sweden, he was deported back to the U.S. After returning to the U.S. and briefly escaping custody, he was arrested again in Marietta, Georgia. FBI agents have confirmed this was a routine response to a teletype request.
FBI later hired him.
FBI hired him to catch other con artists. The ultimate criminal became their greatest weapon.